Hello from our Ranger YouTube channel here from Chiang Mai, Thailand. And here we go today for another video about principles, how we can grow our outposts stronger and really amazing. So this is part number 3. If you missed part number 2 or 1, hey, go ahead and have a look first into that. So see you directly after the intro. So in the first part of the video, we were focusing much more on having a good foundation to build an outpost. In the second video, the focus was much more on spiritual principles where we can just take out of the Bible. So, and in this third part, I will share some of my best experience from principles where I say they are so important that you grow an amazing and a strong outpost. And here comes principle number 15. So it is 15 since we already talked about 14 principles. And this is passion. So if you want to have a great outpost, you have to be full of passion. Children, they get on fire when the leader are full of passion and they see they are really taking it serious. Passion is something, it can be so encouraging. I mean, just think about it. You go to a soccer stadium and everyone is just sitting there. No one is yelling, no one is shouting, and there is no passion, there is no emotion. Well, this is such a boring game. And if you paid for this game $1,000, and even if your soccer team will win, this is no fun. But you go to the stadium because of one thing. You want to see the heat and the passion from the people. So this is quite important, so that we have this passion. And let me just go over to point number 16. And this is something similar or quite, let me say, it could be the brother of passion, because let us talk about atmosphere. Atmosphere is something we can create as leaders. And to create a good atmosphere, passion is one big part, but still we can create atmosphere with so many different other things. I mean, imagine our studio here. I could just stand somewhere in a super ugly place and we don't put up nice lights, everything. And I'm still sharing the same information to you, but the atmosphere will be completely something different. So we try to build up something where we say, hey, this matches for the people who will look that. We hope we can really get everyone involved and they say like, yeah, this everything looks so far fine. And the same thing, we have to build a good atmosphere. So by the way, if you want to understand more about atmosphere, there is a special video about atmosphere, building up this atmosphere. So I hope you also will jump into that and then you will understand everything about this. So let me go over to the next topic, and this is relationship and good friendships. If you want to have an outpost what is really growing, then you have to focus on friendships. And if you want to have friendships, then you need to give time for friendships and also create programs where friendships can be built and where friends can come closer and stronger together. One example, doing team games, having team challenges where the team always can improve and get stronger together, come together. This is something where you build up friendship. Or to have like an outpost where you say every patrol, every team, they are cooking for themselves, and after that they will have a nice dinner together. So they will have time where they can work together, and they will have time where they can enjoy their friendship, sitting together, having a meal together. So this is a program where we build up friendships and where we give them the opportunity that they can build up friendships. If you have always a full schedule and everyone is running from one topic to the other and there is no time to build up friendships, well, this won't work, okay? So I hope you got that point, and let us build strong friendships in Royal Rangers. Principle number 18. The children, they shall go home and say that was fun, and the parents, they shall have a benefit from Royal Ranger work. So see, if I pick up my children from any activities, you know what I will ask them first thing? Hey, was it fun? Did you have a good time? And once the children say, yeah, that was amazing, that was fun, well, I'm happy as father that I sent my children to this program, because in the end, we as parents, we want to have the children that they have fun. And if the children have fun, they want to go there the next week. And for us as parents, sometimes we also want to have a benefit out of that. So, okay, you can send your children to a fun park or to a bouncy castle. Well, they will have like 2 hours, 3 hours fun. And your benefit could be, okay, you have 2, 3 hours time for yourself, and this is nice, maybe also. But as parents, when we are here, like, wow, our children, they are learning something, leadership skills, they are learning some practical skills, for example, some scout skills, what they can use for their life, and then they are also learning some biblical skills. Well, there are a lot of benefits. So now as parent, I will say, wow, this is amazing. I don't want to have my children miss any of this outpost. I want to have them always there. And this is so important that we also have the parents in mind. And once we create a program where the children have fun and the parents, they see the benefit, you know what, the parents will support. But if the children say, oh, camp was not really fun, and the parents don't see the benefit, well, you don't have to think about it, why the parents are not sending the children to your camp. Because in the end, they say it was not worth. So let us build something up where we really have these benefits, and the children in the end, even they will have their fun. Principle number 19, have a good balance for your whole year. So your schedule for the whole year, your program for the year should be really balanced. Don't put all the activities and all the nice stuff in 3 months, and the other 9 months, they are totally boring. So here, for example, in Thailand, I know we have a quite long rain season. So when I was planning already with some outposts and commanders and leaders, I realized, okay, they want to avoid this long rain term season, and they wanted to put all their highlights and all the activities just in the 2-3 months where everything is dry. And of course, it is easier from the weather is much better, but we still have to have a good focus on a balanced program so that we always have highlights in between where the children can go and they know, like, okay, in 2 months, something is happening again for our age group. In 3 months, again, something will happen. And this is quite important. And here it is really to overview the whole year, the whole program, and also to think about how much fun activities do we have? How much spiritual activities do we have? How much programs do we have where we really can teach our ranger leaders good scout skills, good leadership skills? So also to bring all these different kinds of activities and different focus in balance so that you say in the end, we grow each and every muscle in the ranger, not only the spiritual muscle, but also every other part of the Royal Rangers. Principle number 20, move into bigger areas. So there is one thing, whenever you realize, hey, we need in parts, we need more space. Let me give you an example. You have a group of Discovery Rangers and they were in one room, and this room is really filled with Discovery Rangers and they even cannot grow in this room anymore. So what you have to do, you have to give them more space. You think about a bigger room or a better venue where you have outdoor, where they can be more people can gather again and they can grow. It is similar like having a plant. Sometimes we put a plant in a pot and the plant will just grow till one size and then it will stop growing. Why? Because the pot is too small. But what happens if we just take this plant, we move it out of the small pot and we put it in a bigger pot? What will happen? The plant will start growing again and it will extend. So this is something we have to keep in focus and we have to keep in mind that sometimes when things cannot grow anymore, we have to give them more space so that they can grow. Another example is also once a team grows up to 10, 12 people, And then the point will come where you should divide as outpost or as commander the team into 2 teams. So that again, there will be a team leader with his assistant team leader who can grow these 6 rangers again to a bigger team, and the second the same. So this is something we have to understand from time to time. We have to make space for things so that they can grow again. Okay, and here we are with our last principle 21. And let me talk with you about a bicycle. Well, a bicycle is something where we have to put some energy in the beginning that the wheel starts to turn. But once the wheel is turning, we don't need so many energy anymore. So there are areas in Raw Ranger sometimes where we realize, wow, here is really, you put less energy in, but the results are amazing. Again, I will take one group of Raw Ranger and let me take the Ranger kids. And right now the Ranger kids, they are really like, wow, they are exploding. Everyone is bringing his friend and the group is growing from week to week. So you can say like, commander, oh, this is great. This group, they are doing anyway. They are doing good. So I don't have to put any energy into this group anymore. I will just focus on the other groups so that they also can grow. But the thing is, we also should focus still on this group because there is already, they took up so much speed, and for them right now, it is so easy to grow. So that means even if you as commander decide, okay, let me give them 2 more leaders to support this whole group, let us see how much more they will grow, and then you will realize one thing, they are even growing more because you are putting more energy into that, and then the work can extend more and more. So that was now our 21 principles. And I hope after you watch these videos that you will print out the documents, what you will find in our video description, and you go all these principles through and you will think about like, hey, which of these principles are we living already as outposts? Which of these principles we should implement more into our outpost life and into our culture and into our values and all these things. So this is something when you work this through and you will decide, okay, there are like these 5, 6 topics we have to work on, then think about in the next step, how can you do that? What will be your next step so that you get these principles implemented into your outpost? So I hope this video with these 21 principles will help you really to grow your outpost stronger, and that your outpost will be a big explosion and it will be a big blessing for your church, for the area where you are. And I'm happy to hear any comments from you. And even if you say like, wow, we did so many great results, please come back to us, encourage us, and also encourage the community. So I'm looking forward to see you in one of our next trainings video. Have a great day and God bless you.
Thank you for watching this video. We hope it helps you to build up a strong outpost. If you find the content valuable, please like and subscribe to our channel. Another way to support our work with Raw Rangers in Thailand and internationally is by donating. You'll find the link in the description down below. We appreciate your support and looking forward to seeing you in our future videos.